check.
All right. So say and spell your name so our editor doesn't mess it up.
Ben.
Ben. You're Ben? And what's your last name, Ben?
Sperber.
Can you spell Sperber?
Sperber.
Excellent. And Ben, are you in First Lego League?
Yes.
Excellent. So tell us a little bit about being in First Lego League. What do you like about it?
Programming.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah.
programmer?
Yeah.
All right, so give me full, remember how I was saying I need full sentences,
Yeah.
right? Full thoughts. So tell me what you do.
Like, my favorite thing's programming because, like, my favorite thing I done with it is when we, like, made the Lego acting like things and then programmed it. I did one programming thing with a plane.
Cool. So was this like a robot you made?
Yeah, we made like robots and how when we go to space with the rocket ship and stuff,
Cool.
how we could survive.
Really? And and what do you like most about robots?
Well, the most thing that I like is when we like work together and we figure out how to fix problems.
Gotcha. And is there a lot of people does it take a lot of people to figure something out?
Well, when we have like problems, sometimes we ask adults and other times we just work it out. We got a teamwork award.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And how many people are on your team?
I think we got either 6 or 7.
6 or 7 on your team. That's great. What you think? So you went on the tour today. What you like most about the tour?
Well, I liked seeing the first plane that ever was made.
Yeah. What did you like about it? What was cool about it?
Well, it was cool that like there was like you can control without really using your hands that much. Like you just like need to pull it back or just like tilt to one side or tilt to the other side.
All right, that's cool. If you could ask the Wright brothers, right, who built that, if you could ask them one question, what would the question be?
Like, since I have a question about something that's about airplanes that some people may not understand really, but when you use airplanes a lot and they get super old, can they still be fast
Right.
when they're super old?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're
like-
saying the older they get,
Yeah.
maybe they slow down.
Yeah.
So do you think it's important for engineers, right? Engineers are the guys who make the planes and make the engines and all that. Do you think it's important for them to constantly figure out how to make like a faster and better plane?
Well, it actually is about how much fun you're having and how hard you work and how much you get been trained and how much you like know how to make planes.
Gotcha. All right. So I like what you said. You said it's about how much fun you have. How fun would it be to be an engineer that makes airplanes? Would that be fun?
Yeah, well, I know a lot of stuff about airplanes because of my dad.
Yeah.
He works where they like make stuff to fly and like they make space suits and yeah.
That is so cool.
So do you want a job like your dad?
Well, the like job that I really want is like kind of like my dad's. Not really though.
Well, how would it be different? What kind of? How would you want your job to be different than your dad's?
Well, I don't like want to make anything like happen or anything because like when I like work with my dad, it's super hard, and I just want to like do the same amount of hard work, but not the like not there. So I decided to do a different job that's the same as much as hard work
Gotcha.
as he does, but not in the same place.
If you were a pilot, what would be the coolest thing about being a pilot?
I feel like all the all the like engines and like all the buttons and stuff that you need to use to control it.
Yeah, you'd like to use all those buttons,
Yeah.
work it all out. Now, did you sit in the cockpit? How was that? Was that cool?
Yeah, it had like tons of triggers and tons of buttons.
Yeah.
Stuff.
It actually had an ejector seat too, didn't it? Yeah.
My dad has fire truck keys and he gave it to me.
He does?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you gonna drive the fire truck? No. So what do you think planes are gonna look like in the future? You notice how all these planes seem to change their look, right? Do you think in the future? Oh yeah, okay, great. All right, we're just gonna wait till she's done talking because you can't hear anything but her on the video. Yep. Okay, you done? Thank you. All right. So Ben, what do you think airplanes could look like in the future? Like if you were designing an airplane, you could make it look like anything you wanted. What would you make it look like?
I think it would have like some of the old buttons and triggers, but some new ones that can do like different things.
Yeah. Like what kind of different things would you want to
Like instead of just like pushing to fold up the wings, like a button that just folds them up automatically and stuff like that.
Yeah, cool. All right. What do you think some of the challenges there? What challenges are there in flying airplanes?
Well, one of the challenges that I feel like in making airplanes and like flying them is all the buttons and triggers because they're hard to remember of what each of them mean.
Right. Yeah. And what could they do to fix that? What do you think?
Well, I feel like maybe they can like put and like say what they do under it and like tape it, or like you can write it down on a piece of paper and put it down so you know what each button is and stuff.
Maybe little stickers under there or something
Yeah.
that says thrust and eject and little things like that. Is that good? Cool. All right, Ben, let me see. I only have 47 more questions for you, and then we're all done. I'm kidding.
I knew that.
What's the best part about being in first?
Well, my favorite, well, I already really said my favorite was programming.
Right.
But like my second favorite, I also like doing it a lot was the like hard work and building.
Yeah. Good. Okay. What do you think? What's probably the one thing you learned today that you didn't really expect to learn? What did you learn today that was a surprise to you?
Well, what I learned was that people that made the airplanes, it like took more than like a month or something to do it. And like I learned that I didn't expect was the second plane we looked at. I didn't know he like made it before a month.
Yeah.
And also won a cup, and that's what he wanted to do.
Excellent. Ben, was there anything you thought we were going to talk about today that we didn't, or anything you wanted to say that I didn't give you the chance to say?
Not really.
Okay. So, Ben, I want you to look right into this camera, and I want you to say, Happy National Aviation Day. And I want you to do that 3 times with the little pause in the middle. And each time you say it, I want you to give it more energy. So, Happy National Aviation Day. Happy National Aviation Day. Happy National Aviation Day. Could you do that for me? And look right in the camera the whole time.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Happy National Aviation Day. Happy National Aviation Day. Happy National Aviation Day.
All right, but you looked at me at the end. That was great at the end, that last one, but I want you to keep looking at the camera. So, Happy National Aviation Day, and just keep looking there, and then I'll tell you. Yeah.
Happy
National, it's a tongue twister. Happy National Aviation Day.
Happy National Aviation Day.
Excellent. All right. All right, thanks, buddy. Good job. Good job. All right.